Oh, that's the meeting tent. Okay. Scat Etch and Deirdre pace nervously, keeping their distance from human, Varro, and other horseborn. Rohek patrols around the two a short distance away, nodding to you briefly. Is everything okay? Many mans, more than we know, live. You stop to look at the thousands of tents in the field and hundreds of homes beyond the capital's walls. I'm from a small village. I'm not used to seeing so many people either. Maybe herd too big. So many mouths hungry. If some dead, more easy feed herd. Well, that's a definite outlook on things. Different outlook on things. Scadat stomps the ground and says a few shrill notes to Deirdre before turning to you. Deirdre forgets we are not of the same thinking with mans. If you think Big Erd is right, we will think Big Erd is right. But what do you think is right, Scathatch? The male horseborn looks up at Arbrang for a few moments while swishing his tail in thought. I think big herd kick each other in small fields. He points to Arbrang. Small fields behind walls. You thank him for talking and offer them a few calming words before departing. What the heck does that mean? What? I don't know what that means. What do you got for me, Leo? The skull is tying a dyed strip of cloth into his daughter's hair, but sends her off to play as you near. We come all the way for war. All this way for war. With luck, I might change their minds. And be the reed that would stop the wind. You got a lyric for every moment, don't you? Of course, plenty before us have been in similar situations and have written about it. We want to think our lives are unique. And if peace is not an option, is there a skull song for that? Plenty, but I'll tell you what I do. Save the families who can't save themselves. I can't imagine if my wife and children were left out here. Like they don't deserve the same protection as others. Those words flood your thoughts as you walk away. So useless, incomprehensible, and save everybody, basically. I guess. So what kind of option are we going to get when we get down here? I wonder. Can I save it here, please? No. Doesn't look like it. Or maybe I'm just not used to the way this game saves. Yeah, this is a black wall, is it? Yeah, that looks pretty insurmountable. Oh boy, I guess we're going in. Before you head towards the lawyer's tent, Audley stops you. Are you certain you're ready for what could happen out there? Her worried look is infectious. The king may be a decent man, but I doubt he's kept his throne by always following the rules. Yeah, I solved everything. Oh, this is just to... in case you clicked on this and you still have things to do. I'm glad to hear the confidence in your voice, Audley says. Just be careful. I'll be back here with the rest of the clan if you need me. You smile and make your way past the lines of clansmen, marking the boundary of the peaceful bit. Just think about it, she's the only parental figure that didn't die or leave us. So there's Rook and Ivor, and the other archer was kind of trying to be a mother figure to us too, I guess. And how old is Alette? I forget. Was she 19 or was she younger than that? Seems like I remember her being 17. Who knows? This is going to be real shitty, guaranteed. The voices coming from under his tent are loud and animated. Best we could. You've done well. I never thought I'd see my son again. Ooh, we got a little bit of leverage at least. Oh, he looks just like his old man. Like a real jackass. He was a real jackass at the beginning. We've all had easier journeys. The king's cheerful mood lessens. He's about to say something when he sees you approaching. Who's this? Greetings, King Mindoff. My name is Alette, and I'm from Skoger. Udum steps forward. Father, this is the Thunder Slayer I told you about. King Mindoff glances at you and sighs. Son, you can introduce your pretty country girl later. You and Ludin both turn red, but you temper your anger as the king addresses Hakon. Okay. Does he have a thing for that? I figure, what's her face would kill her, that archer. Kill, let her sleep if they tried anything. It pains me to hear you lost so many of your already warriors, Hakon. But tell me, where's Jorunder's Kinder Wagner? Oh god, Wagner's been dead forever. He's been dead from literally like the first hour of the game. The first game. Wagner died protecting your son. I was Wagner's Kinder. With Jorunder's death at Inertoth, I'm king of the few remaining Varl. King says nothing, contemplating the news. Your walls are the last hope for my people. No sense in denying it. I understand, and of course you have refuge here. The least I can do for bringing my son back alive. It'll be tight, but I'm sure we can find a place for you. Oh god, he's not going to let us in. You're not going to let us in. And you're trying to drive a wedge between us. Oh, oh, this is going to be interesting. King Mindtoff, Alette here is just as much responsible for the Prince's safe return. She has quite a few clansmen. Careful, Varl King. This is the human capital, and my generosity is already stretched thin. Well, maybe I like to be the human king. Akon looks at you and shrugs. Tell me, girl, why are you leading an entire caravan of humans and horseborn? Why didn't one of the men take point? Difference between me showing you respect or not. Yeah. Don't try to make me feel small by calling me girl or child. I'm the clan leader of Skoger, and I fought to save every one of my clansmen. This is why they follow me. The king stares at you and finally nods. I can see the resolve in your eyes. You've seen things beyond your years. Unfortunately, it doesn't change how many Arboran can support. Only now do you see Ruga and 24 fighters approaching. The king's guards look concerned. Oh shit, did I give him an item? Akon definitely has an item. I can't help but think about that. I'm gonna lose some more items, no matter what decision I pick. This is gonna be shitty. Oh, she's here too. Ruga. Minoth. I should have killed it. Look how big he is whenever I had a chance. Yeah, you're right. You tried, remember? Did the Thunder Slayer convince you to open your gates to your people? I guess you don't see very often that kind of shot, and how big the Varl are to compared to regular humans. You will never enter my gates again. I hope you died in Borsgard. How is it you come to speak for all these clans? The people you turn your back on seems they needed a leader they could trust. What was it he tried to pull in the last one? I had to go back and look and see what the exact words were. If he could have done all that, why did he wait till now? Again, I'll have you come to speak for them. Did you fool them like the people of that rotten town you govern? The only fool here is the outnumbered king, believing he still has a say on what happens now. Don't make us breach your walls. We'll just have to repair them once we're inside. I don't know what to say. Remind them of the rumors of Dredge. Point out approaching darkness. Stay quiet. I doubt either of you will be in charge of anything when that darkness washes over us. I got the Volca and Menders seeing to that inside. They'll come up with something. And even if they fail, I'll still be able to watch this bastard fall to that darkness from my walls. Wow, he really hates the guy. I can see why. I like this. I like him a little more now. I don't know if I would consider the enemy of my friend, though. Because this guy, I feel like there's a much higher chance of him backstabbing me than him. I just gotta say. There's the true heart of the Minoff I know. Look at your people out there. Our people. Our people? Yeah, sure. They were our people when you're trying to murder me. They weren't our people when you're trying to murder me, you asshole. They need food and clean water, not that the poison in the river. They need protection. You cannot allow this king to keep us from safety after all this way. She doesn't have to. I'll find a place for the people under your banner, Lit. She doesn't have to. I'll find a place for the people under your banner, Lit. A place inside the walls alongside the Varl. A place this feigned man will never be allowed again. What's... Oh. I thought he got muddy or something. That's Olette's arrows, is it? That was a little bit weird. It was a little bit off-putting. Like, what? How come... Maybe he's in worse shape than I thought he was. Alright. So... let's take some bets on what this decision is basically going to be. Seems like is coming in form here. Side with him and breaking down the walls. Side with him and getting a spot inside the walls that include the Varl, but probably don't include the Horseborn. Or just being ourselves. But what I don't know what that's going to imply though. The Horseborn will probably stay with us, but Is Akon gonna go inside? Who knows? I guess not much of a bet, but I think that's the kind of thing that's gonna happen here. That's enough. Both of you are bickering like children instead of leaders. And you, giant, joining the king after all we did to keep your people alive, traitor. Akon growls and flicks his grip on his axe. All parties look angry and tense, and then they look at you. Ryuga's right. Too many will die out here for so few inside. I'm not siding with Ruga. There's no way I'm siding with Ruga. He's just gonna, like, we're about to win, and he's gonna come up and slip a knife between my shoulder blades. Good. I'm granting you and your people, even those Horseborn, into my walls. But move quickly. I thought I taught you better, Lit. This isn't how you play the game. Screw you and your game. Alet's journal. I just got an achievement. Ruga blows 3 quick bursts into a warhorn. You look back and see a fight breaking out along the defense you built. Humans and Vrals defending your camp. You're Ruga swearing at his failed ambush. Oh, good. I'm so glappy. So glappy. I was gonna say I'm so goddamn happy. Glappy. I'm so goddamn glappy. I guess I'm going to shorten those 2 words from now on. It's because I made those defenses. Without warning, Ruga pulls his cloak pin dagger and lunges at Minotaur, who shifts slightly, the blade only piercing his side. Before anyone can react, Ruga slinks behind his fighters who are charging you, Hakon and the King Minotaur. Everyone to the walls, you shout. Protect the king and the Vril. Hakon nods his appreciation, just before the clamor of war envelops you both. Why the heck would Ruga think we're going to side with him? Oh, Canary's here. And she's level 8. Oh, boy. Nice. Very nice. 66677. So I guess if we get inside, we won't need... I can still level up these guys, right? I can indeed. So I'm going to level up the people I'm going to use. We'll see Canary. That's perfect, because she can use some items that I can't possibly... Like, I have 2 of these. How much does these 2 upgrade? 17. It's not too bad. I can upgrade a whole bunch of people. This is probably going to take me absolutely... what do these actually do again? 3 break talent ranks, plus 2 armor, plus... We didn't look at her. Let's look at her. Rank 8 Orsborn. What does she do? Orsborn spears her target and pins them to the ground, dealing damage and inhibiting movement. Free roam. While moving, each willpower the Orsborn spends allows her to travel 2 tiles instead of 1. Poison tipped. Oh, nice. She's exactly the same as Deirdre. And, of course, I had to upgrade her last time, didn't I? Let's see how her stats compare. She's 10, 13, 8, 3. 10, 13, 8, 3. 10, 13, 6, 2. 2. Is she 2? Yeah, she's better in just about every way. So, and what was she holding? What was she wearing? I don't see her. Oh, right here. Plus 20% strength. 2 times strength damage. Does she have any other? No, she don't. Does she have any traits? What was this again? Plus 1 all talent ranks, plus 2 will, plus 1 will and rest. So that's kind of useless for her right now because she doesn't have any talent ranks. Plus 3 break talent rank. Protects from death on a strengthened 1. Minus, that sucks. Knockback on strength attacks, plus 3, plus 2 will, rest, plus 1 strength. So this is probably going to take me a while to figure out my party composition. So I'm going to stop recording and we'll come back and once I decide what I have to do, what I've done, because I have like 74 for now. That is a crazy amount. All right. See you in, geez, it could be 2 hours at this. I seriously take absolutely forever doing this. I just noticed Ludin's not here. I hope I didn't give him an item either. So what I've done here, I didn't realize that Egil and Moger I couldn't actually upgrade. They are seriously 1 kill, the both of them, away from leveling up. So I really wish I'd did the last battle I had a little bit differently. But instead, I've upgraded Hakon. I gave him some dodge. There we go. And so he should just be an absolute machine now, since he has that plus 3 strength as well. Upgraded Olette. I gave her some artery strike, which I think will go pretty well with her ability, or Overwatch ability. So that's a bunch of enemies. All of them could get a chance to have artery strike. And I upgraded Oddleaf. I upgraded Herb. Oh, she has 2. I didn't put in this one either. I'm glad I done this. Not divert, puncture. I want exploit. Yeah, 10% chance of puncture. So usually puncture. So puncture is a class ability for archers that by standing still, the archer is able to line up a shot that takes advantage of an enemy's missing armor, dealing bonus damage. So when a eye armored enemy gets knocked down, that's why archers do a ton of damage. So this, whoops, This will cause puncture even when I move. So that's what I'm assuming anyway. Every time there's a chance of break, every time she breaks somebody, there's a chance of puncture, which I think is pretty. A 15% chance. That's not shabby. And because she has the item, she's going to get the full 20% chance. I got to remember to confirm that. Did I confirm it? I did confirm it on her, right? Yeah, 0 points. Let's make sure all my people have 0 points. I actually invested in them. Yeah. So now I have 27 renown. So if I need to buy some food, I still can. Plus, I should be able to get one of these guys some A kill between them. And then I'll have enough to upgrade either both of them if I got enough kills. Or one of these and another one of these dudes. Canary doesn't quite have enough kills. She's exactly the same as Deirdre. So we're going to jump in. I gave her the Yox Knot from the Yox breeding grounds in Notmut. Yox nuts carry weight and clout. +3 break talent ranks, +2 armor, +2 break. Unfortunately, I can't upgrade her, like I said, and she doesn't have any talents at the moment. She doesn't have any talents. She's a talentless woman, unlike the rest of my crew. Oh, you're talentless too at the moment. He's not, though. He has 2 talents. Elliot has 1. You have none. You have 1. And I think Akon has 2. Yeah, he does have 2. Pretty good. Now let's jump in there, I guess. I think this is going to be a pretty tough battle. This is going to be a different battle because I'll be fighting humans. Usually we're fighting Dredge. I like that. Ready for battle. Or is there going to be some kind of twist or something?